Okay, wow, Marcus here, and I am extremely excited about this video because I haven't got a clue what the answer is, because somebody has just asked me, and we teach both of these, which one should we start with? Which one? Do we start with stocks first versus cryptos? Oh man. Well, my background is definitely stocks. That's really what I've been trading for over 20 years. It's my bread and butter, and this is where we're making our money. And then cryptos came along, about 4 years ago, where we really started focusing on it. And we started making more money in cryptos than we did in stocks. Why though? Because of the mass of volatility compared to the relatively small volatility in stock. And this is what's so interesting. People say, oh, the stock market, oh, really? Listen, why don't you spend a day looking at this and then you'll think this is nothing, this is nothing. But, you've got to start somewhere. So I say to people, well, what's your risk tolerance? Like, what would are you okay to take on a little bit of risk? Because even when you put money in the bank, you are taking a little bit of risk. The bank could go bankrupt. So there's always, when you're investing, there's always risk. But the point is, this is more volatile. So therefore, that doesn't make it more risky, but your reaction to that volatility makes it more risky. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're in a trade and it shoots up, okay? And you're supposed to let it run. That's one of the 2 golden rules, is to let your profits run as long as possible. But you're like, oh my, it's gone up 7% in an hour. I don't know what to do. And you panic and you take your profit. Now you've banked 7%. But it was the wrong thing to do, because the strategy says let your profits run. What you should have done is taken a stop loss and put it, boom, right underneath it, and then if it would have carried on going up, you can follow it up and you could have made another 7, 8, 9, 10%, or it would have gone down and you would have gotten your 7%. And that is risky, because you need those winners to really go up. I mean, we have people who made 68% on one trade, just one trade. Actually, that was on stocks. A lot more on cryptos. One of my positions is up over 3,000% right now. And this isn't back in 2017, and I show people my account all the time on the webinars, and there was 14,000% on my NEO position. So you can see the difference between volatility between cryptos and stocks. Let me give you another example. Let's just say that it goes down, and for whatever reason you didn't put a stop loss in. Maybe you were using an investment strategy, maybe it wasn't a trading strategy, maybe that's why. Okay, well, this thing is gonna go down, like really, really fast. You're gonna panic, and you don't follow the strategy. That's what I'm saying. When the emotions go up, in general, intelligence comes down. And so therefore, we like to place our trades when the stock market, or the market, if you like, is closed. Then there is no emotion. And there we go, because the stocks open between a certain time during the day. We generally do the American market, so it's between 2:30 and 9. Whereas here, cryptos is open 24/7. 24/7. Even Forex is open on a Sunday evening, then all night, all day Monday, all night Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. And then, 5 days, and then it closes on Friday evening. Whereas cryptos is literally 24/7. So there's endless opportunities for you to make money. And I know it sounds like I might be leaning towards cryptos, which I am, if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, if I were you, I would start with stocks, okay? So a beginner, I would start with stocks. Learn methodologies. Practice on a demo account, getting in without emotion, coming out without emotion, proving to yourself that you can really follow the rules, and the money will come if you do that. Then afterwards, you can start going into crypto. So what, 3 to 6 months on here, and you can start on cryptos, because you don't want to go straight into cryptos unless, of course, you have a really good coach and or mentor that can kind of hold your hand along the way, okay? Now, we actually teach both. And so, if you ask me right now, Marcus, which one is better, stocks or cryptos? My answer would be both. Do both, But if you ask me, yeah, but which one should I start with? I'd probably say stocks. I mean, I love cryptos, right? I would, but it's this one, and straight away get onto this one as soon as you've learned the basics. Get onto cryptos because the amount of percentage gains here is insane. And for those of you who have been on any of my webinars, you know that there are 8 reasons now. I keep adding to them, 8 reasons why now is the best time to get into cryptos. Okay. Now, I would love to know from you what your thoughts are. Like, do you think, especially if you're a beginner, stocks versus cryptos, what is it? Right below, let me know. But also, why though? Right? So if you're going to say crypto, say yeah, because. Always do the because. Why? Don't just go cryptos. Well, it doesn't mean anything, right? Why though? Why? And let's start a discussion going. So if you do that below, that would be absolutely fantastic. Stocks or cryptos? Okay. Now, you might not be a beginner. So if you're not, you say, well, as an intermediate, I actually think, what do you think? Okay. But tell us some of your results as well. Like on some of your coins, have they gone up over 100%? Doesn't generally happen a lot in stocks. It can do. But on cryptos, it's like, 100%, so what? We wouldn't even get out of our position at that stage, right? Well, we might get out of a little bit, but we let the rest run. So I'd love to know what you think by commenting below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit it now. Why? Because not only will you be getting these kind of very informational videos that we're going to be sending to you over the next few weeks and months, but also you don't want to miss out on some of the real golden nuggets that I'm going to be putting in those videos, because remember, 20 years of trading and investing experience and now 4 years on cryptocurrency trading as well. So you don't want to miss out, because I'm going to be sharing not only what works, but also what doesn't work. And that could cost you a lot of money if you don't know about it. So make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video or learned something, I'd be really grateful if you could hit that like button as well. Thank you so much in advance. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.